Pew pew pew, gamers. We're back. Another chapter, Lies of P. Blind playthrough. And this is chapter 26. Holy moly. 26th chapter. We are about 23 hours into the playthrough. We are in the Barren Swamp Ravine. And we are heading this direction. Because we got this little cave to go through over here. Part of me is wondering if, before we head that direction, if we want to change our grindstone. We've got new grindstones to take a look at. We got these at the end of last chapter. We got the Satisfaction grindstone, which increases our critical rate. And we've also got the Destruction grindstone, which increases our weapon stagger. I think we're going to put that one on for now and see how useful it is in some fights with larger enemies, maybe. So typically with our grindstone, we use it when we're kind of coming up against maybe what would be considered a mini boss. Definitely if there's an actual boss. Nice. Thanks, man. Good to see you too. Yeah, so if we find somebody who's just like a big, large enemy that we think it'll be helpful to use that grindstone to help us take down, is typically how we make that decision. So, oh, hey, got some balls rolling. Okay, we've also got a butterfly nearby, so we'll see where that's at. Maybe gonna be over here. Could it possibly be up above us or something? Oh, there it is. Okay. Nice. Ah, man. I hate to do that. Oh! I was hoping to avoid that from happening. Alright. I hate leaving a butterfly out like that, so what I'm gonna do, even though we just started this chapter and we are trying to get some forward progress, I'm gonna hop back over here and we're gonna sit at the Stargazer for a second so that butterfly will respawn, and I think I'm gonna switch over my weapon to something with a little bit more reach, so that we can take that out without also getting hit by the big rolling ball. So maybe something like this, which we put together at the end of last episode as well. Very nice. Yeah, so we'll see. Maybe we can get this butterfly. Alright, I'm gonna wait for the ball to come back, and then we'll rush over. Let's do this. Let's do this. We knew that was going to happen. No, don't fade away. Don't fade away. Here we go. Advanced crank. So... Oh, no. I didn't see that one coming, gamers. I don't, maybe you did, but I certainly didn't. Alright, updated the death counter. We are at 54 on the playthrough. Not bad. Not bad at all. You know, that's okay. We got the butterfly, so now we can stop focusing on that and we can just focus on survival, getting through that area. Alright, we'll wait for this one. Probably should have stood off to the side. And our lantern is lighting up again to say that there's another butterfly. So we'll see where that's at. Okay. Definitely not that way. It's like, what is causing these things to fall? Oh! Oh, we're dead again. We're dead again. We are dead again. $55 on the death counter. We can't avoid that one. Maybe we could have, but the butterflies are definitely there to distract you. It's all part of their plan. Put these butterflies there so that you feel obligated to chase them down, but it's a trap. The whole place is a trap. Alright, let's head this way. I think we can hide like right here. Alright. And then this guy's gonna jump down at us. And our death air goes right over there, so we'll wait for the next ball to pass. Oh my goodness. The timing of that is incredible. Yikes. Can I, like, pull the butterfly towards us? No. Get your stamina back, Coobs. It's so silly. We got it. Half moonstone. Half moonstone. That's amazing. Really have been looking for one of those, because now we've got 4 and we can get our booster glaive blade leveled up to +9, which is amazing. And I don't know, I'm kind of thinking that... Oh goodness, please don't... Man. Kind of thinking that maybe it goes to +10, you know, but who knows? Maybe it goes to +12, maybe it goes to 15. Alright. So, I'm thinking that the butterfly... Yeah, I was going to say, the butterfly's probably over here. And another half moonstone. Great. So we could also take one weapon to +7 if we wanted to. Which I don't know which one we would choose, but we can do it. Right, got a couple of traps there. You know what, let's run and hit this first so that we don't have to deal with that section anymore. We can just take this ladder up. Alright, and then we'll go in here and we'll grab whatever this is. Probably gonna be, yeah. Oh, it's a bear. Amazing. Yikes. There we go. I'm telling you, that was a wonderful decision to upgrade that puppet string. Yikes. That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it either. That's definitely not gonna do it. And we're out of those. Nope. We're using it. He's right on top of us. What a finish. Oh man. Yeah, that's super cool. Watch, there's gonna be another bear. Arch Disruption Cartridge. So let's see what that's about. So the weight is lower, which is nice. Disruption resistance goes up. I think that's our highest disruption resistance. But everything else goes down. But like not down in a really bad way. I mean, we are getting some better resistances overall here, so we're going to stick with this one. But that could be useful to switch to down the line. I still have a couple of these liners that we're going to pick up from Pulcinella soon, but we just gave them that box, so that's okay there. So we'll hop down the ladder, we'll rest at the Stargazer, and then we'll come back up here and see what's next. I definitely want to at some point go back to that area where there were the two Puppets of the Future, and there were also two purple butterflies there, I think. So we definitely want to go back there, but I think we're going to try to get the ballista destroyed before then. Nice. Tried to hide from us. Nice. Boom. Bunch of stuff there. What's in the box? City long spear, blade, and handle. So let's take a look at that. Interesting. Oh, so this is kind of like a weapon that we've seen some of the enemies using before. Concentrate increases attack temporarily, and we have D and B scaling on those. So that's interesting. Maybe that handle will come in handy for us. And the concentrate ability is actually pretty decent. Just getting an attack boost could never really be a bad thing, you know. All right. What's around the river bend? Something's got to be coming out at us here, right? Oh. Okay. New enemy design. Haven't seen you yet. Or maybe we have. Not this same design, but something similar maybe. Okay. Oops, come on, get it. There we go. Yeah, he's a little creepy looking too. Oh! Going there for a ride. Awesome. Oh, going for another one. Nice. Oh! Get out of there. Yikes. Oh no! Oh, there it goes. Alright. Cool enemy design. Sorry, excuse me. Let me take a sip real quick. Had a little bit of a scratchy throat there. I said cool enemy design. Carcass body fluid bottle. We also got the leaping amulet. So let's see what that does. Increases max stamina. So that could be useful too. Not bad. We've been looking at investing into getting our stamina upgraded. So maybe just using an amulet like that would be a better answer rather than investing our levels into it. But we'll see how it goes. Part of me is thinking maybe we should go back to the Stargazer and rest and get our equipment back. Part of me is just thinking let's go forward and take this on. So I think that's what we're going to do. At the very least, we can probably shut down this ballista up here. There we go. So now that's shut down, which is great. And we've got a ladder here, which takes us to this side. So, of course, we want to go the other way first, I think. Because it looks like, if I was seeing that correctly, we can go down and we can open up the gate. And then that will give us easier access to this tower. Oh. Nope. There we go. Alright, so what do we see in here? We got one guy, we got two guys. Not quite. Nice. Okay, so pop this open. So now we've got that shortcut. So let's see. I think it's pretty close by the Stargazer here. Maybe not. We could go for these butterflies. Was it over this way? I don't know where the butterfly started at. There it is. No. There we go. Balance crank. Okay, not bad. And then, I know there was another butterfly. Okay, so that's not where the entrance is. Oh, we missed something here. Oh, I don't think we saw this one before. Come on, get your stamina up, get your stamina up. Oh no, that was such a bad decision. I went for the Legion arm and we didn't have any Legion in the magazine. Okay, so that's 2 of the 3. I think the other one was this way. We're gonna try to avoid these big puppets for now. But I do think they'll probably come back here in a second and take these on. Where did it teleport to is the question. There it is. Oh, we missed it. We missed it. Alright, no big deal. We're gonna go to our Stargazer. We're gonna get our supplies back. And then I think we're gonna come here and take on these puppets of the future. Really? That's interesting. It was giving me a thing. The tree has all of its gold coin fruit right now, so it seems to make sense for us to go pick that up so that we can start accumulating more. And while we're at it, we'll go ahead and upgrade our weapon to +9. I kind of want to stop and talk to Antonia real quick and see if she, how things are going. Nope. Still the same. So she kind of acknowledged the fact that she was feeling better a little bit ago, but now is just kind of back to the typical conversation. So, boom. Boom chicka boom. We need a 1 full moonstone in order to get this to +10. We have 1/2 moonstone, so we could get one of these leveled up to +7. I think right now what we're gonna do is just hold on to it, and we'll see how we're feeling. Okay. So the other thing I think I'm gonna do is, while we have it, I think we have enough for all of these. Oh, just shy. So let's see if we can sell maybe 100, and we'll grab that. Cool. So let's see if any of those are worth wearing. So the way that these work, they are better at one thing over the others, but this one is an upgrade in every sense. So that's cool. Let's go with that one. And we're at 75% weight capacity, so we're slightly heavy. We've been slightly heavy for like most of this playthrough, probably the majority of it. And we're doing that without the capacity amulet currently, so that's great. We got some ergo here. Not going to use it at the moment. Let's go grab our gold coin fruit, and then we will continue. We're going to go take on those puppets of the future, and then we have that tower that we just unlocked to move forward with. Alright. Got our gold coin fruit. Got our grindstone equipped. I'm not sure if I love this grindstone or not. We'll see. I'm not going to make a hasty decision about it and say that we should switch back over to the other one. But I did use it against the what's-a-guy, that big puppet that was jumping around at us, and it didn't seem like it, was super effective. It didn't seem super noticeable, I guess I should say. Now, obviously, that's a big enemy, and so maybe building up enough stagger on him is difficult to begin with, but I thought it was going to be a bit of a game changer, and it didn't really feel that way. So we'll see. Again, don't want to make a hasty decision about it. Whoops. Alright, Puppet of the Future, number 1. Should have targeted the other leg. Oh, and he's building up shock on us. And we're gonna die right away. Yikes. Yikes. Man, we need to really manage our stamina better. Now, part of it is because of the shock that's inflicted on us, and so it's actually affecting our stamina regen speed. It's coming back really slow. So I think we're going to take a quick second to put one of these there. But also, if we can, it might be silly. We're going to use that to boost our resistance as well. Oh. That was a bummer. We went for the Fable Art and it knocked us out of it. Oh. There we go. Nope. Crud. That was so poorly timed. We're gonna use our wish real quick. Here we go. And we got a quartz for that. So well worth it. Maybe the other one will give us another quartz, we'll see. You know, I was just thinking about those opera singing puppets that were inflicting the disruption status effect on us, and how it killed us completely the one time when we got it fully inflicted. And I'm wondering if there's going to be another enemy type that's going to do that. Going to inflict disruption on us. Well, yikes. Alright, we got it. There we go. I still think that there's another purple one out here, so we'll keep an eye out for that. Let's take this little guy out. Oh. Oh. Thanks. Oh. So see how our stamina is just like, maybe you notice that our stamina is just taking so long to regen. It's because we have shock buildup on us. And see, so again, we used our grindstone there, I think. Maybe we didn't. Yeah, we did. So we used up our grindstone there, and I don't think that we were able to really like take advantage of it. Now, again, it could be just this enemy type because we're getting that shock status element built up on us. Not good. That it's making it difficult to do enough consistent damage without yikes. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that it feels like if we had, say, the Electric Blitz grindstone active, that we would have inflicted Electric Blitz on the enemy, and at the very least we would be able to do a little bit extra damage in that regard, compared to trying to do more stagger damage to the enemy with the destruction grindstone and then not getting really any value out of using it. I was a little worried. I was hoping that we weren't getting too greedy there. Okay, so we got one purple butterfly to keep an eye out for. I think it was over this direction. And then we're going to move on. Actually, what we'll probably do first is go run to the hotel and spend these quartz that we've acquired. Where did it start last time? Come on. Where you at, butterfly? There we go. Alchemical booster. Okay. So, This is pretty much that section completed, which is great. Took out both of the Puppets of the Future. Got our 2 quartz. Wondering now if I think we're gonna get another use of the wish. So this is an interesting decision here, gamers. I think that that's what we're gonna do because we put 1 point into it previously. So we'll have an extra use of the wish. However, we could always use the 2 quartz and get, like, we could go back to phase 2 here, and we could get the pulse cells increase. So we would have another pulse cell. Would we rather have another pulse cell, or would we rather have an increase in the maximum number of cube uses? That's an interesting question to me, because pulse cells we're going to use all the time. The cube requires a consumable item, so we have to use the recovery wish stone. So that means that we have to keep spending our coins on the wish stones that we want. Now, it's not like it's difficult to get the coins, they just continue to accumulate. And also increasing our cube uses will unlock us to phase 4, and then we can start looking at what options are there. So I do think that that's what we're going to do, but I do think that it might be worthwhile to come back and get that extra pulse cell at some point, but we'll see. All right, so enhances Legion arm attack when more than half of the Legion remains. That's an interesting one. Increases Fable Art's effect duration. Not so much. Destruction damage to enemies when a perfect card is successful. Not so much. Oh, we wanted to get this one, so we're going to get that. Special resistance for sure. And then we basically can choose one more. Increase the max gold coin fruit. Increase the maximum amount of gold coin fruit on the gold coin tree. Enhances the effect of Legion Mag. No. Reduced item prices might be useful. Maybe we'll do that. We've done green and blue here, so we could do some sort of damage. Enhances the stagger attack of dodge attacks and dash attacks. Maybe that's a useful one. Maybe we should go with that. Ambush stagger attack. I think that's what I'm going to go with, because I do find myself using a lot of running attacks, and sometimes we attack after we dodge, but mostly the dash attacks, like running up to a boss and hitting them. So this will increase the amount of stagger that does. So let's go with that. And so now we've unlocked phase 4. So this says add amulet slots 2. So that'll give us our second amulet slot to unlock, which is great. Add fable slots too. So previously we had the option to increase our number of fable slots. So this would be up to 4, but if we had done the first one as well, we could go up to 5. Perfect guard cause stiffness. So break the enemy's stance when a perfect guard is successful. That's interesting. And then lastly, increases special grindstone uses. Wow, nice. So we can use our special grindstone twice. So it seems like the way for us is going to be the additional amulet slot and then the additional grindstone uses, because those are both things that we've been utilizing quite a bit. So we've got that to look forward to. And again, maybe at some point we will come back here and we'll do the pulse cells. But yeah, I think we're in good shape. One thing I'll do real quick is we'll take a look. We'll just kind of sneak peek at some of these. Enhances the attack of Fable Arts. Reduces weapon durability. Lowers natural recovery upon weapon attack. So reduces the amount of enemies' natural HP recovery when attacking them with a weapon. So that's interesting. That might be a useful one. Because basically the way that it works is if you don't attack an enemy, then they start to recover their health back. Increases pulse cells. So there's a pulse cell for us. So with our next quartz, that's probably what we'll get. Auto charge pulse when discharged. Automatically charges pulse cells when they are discharged. That's interesting. Enhance attribute resistance to perfect guard regain, recovery. So auto charge pulse cell. So basically it seems like it would work on like a time limit. So once we have discharged our pulse cell, instead of needing to deal damage to get it back, we could instead just kind of let it refill itself. That's kind of cool. We'll probably go with this one first, the increase our pulse cells. For the ability category, we have Charge Legion when eliminating an enemy. Okay. Enhances Fable charging upon fatal attacks. Lower Legion consumption in a crisis, and Special Grindstone weapon durability recovery. Restores the weapon durability when using special grindstones. That's cool, could be useful. Kind of niche, but could be useful. Basically, whenever we use our special grindstone, it's just going to repair our weapon fully. Increase max gold coin fruit, increase consumable possession, throwing possession, and increase consumable effect duration. So don't love all of those. I could definitely see some of these in this category being a tough one to choose between, because I do think that getting our resistances up would be useful, but it seems like auto-charging our pulse when discharged could be a game changer for us. Now, the issue is with that you can't do both of those in one, so we would have to put 1 point here and 1 point here in order to get both of those, which means that we're slower to getting the actual upgrade of an amulet slot or a special grindstone use. So we'll see. But feels like we're in pretty good shape right now. I am going to run back to the Stargazer. Let's take a second briefly and see how much ergo we have. This is 3,000 in our pocket, and this is another 3,000 in our pocket. So while we're here, why don't we go ahead and get a level up? We need 300. We need 3,300. So let's go ahead and do that. And I think what we're going to do is invest into our HP. Or should we do one level into Vigor first? We'll do HP. All right. We're in good shape. Okay, so we know where we're heading, but I think that maybe we want to wrap the chapter here. Let me double check and make sure that there's nothing that we want to spend. So I don't know what the stabilized alchemical booster does exactly, but we do have those. And we do have a Legion caliper, but that's okay. We're not worried about that right now. What we're worried about is thinking about if we want to press forward a little bit or if we should wrap the chapter here. I feel like maybe wrapping the chapter here would be all right. Seems like a good natural stopping point for us. And we just took out the 2 Puppets of the Future this episode. We opened up that tower, so again, we know what direction we're heading in when we come back next episode. We died a couple of times. We fought a bear. We did some things. This might be on the shorter side compared to some of the other episodes, but I think that that's what our plan is going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a chapter, and we will see you in the next one. Hopefully you've been still having fun riding along with us, seeing how this journey continues, and I just really appreciate you for being here. So thanks so much. I have been and always will be Koobs. Peace and love to you, gamers. Really looking forward to seeing you next episode.